Hey yo, what up, it's Don.
Emily here.
Soul Brothers back up in it. How you guys doing?
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in as usual.
And just by the way, this is Q4. We're not sponsored by Q4.
No.
Like we did a vlog and we went to the headquarters, and then there was a few comments saying that the Soul Brothers are sellouts. They're sponsored. They're gonna give good reviews on the shoe because Q4 paid. No, we're not sponsored, guys. They're just nice people, and they're like, if you guys want to come, you guys can check it out, and we'll give you some product to review. And we told them we'll be honest, and we're gonna help them change some stuff, I guess, if they want to. I guess like performance-wise.
Yeah, we'll just give them our honest feedback.
Exactly.
And give you guys our honest feedback. But that's something I wanted to talk about real quick. People get, we're not paid to do this at all. This shoe review.
YouTube pays us.
YouTube pays us ad revenue. That's about it.
That's it, guys.
And occasional shout out to Hood Beast. They bless us with some money.
Yes.
We put some ads in the video. But this is strictly just them hitting us up and giving us the shoe to review. And
it's crazy, man.
What?
They're just like people. They just want to hate for no reason, man.
I know,
it's
nuts.
Calm down,
It's nuts. But when someone does give you a shoe personally, and you go down and meet with them, now you know the person, and it's like
you can't be.
It's tricky. There is a level of bias that can develop.
Yes.
The more you start to do this type of stuff. And
yes.
We're not really big fans of doing this type of stuff. For that reason, we just want to have the realest reviews, and we don't want to have to, create problems with any shoe companies if we don't like their shoe or whatever.
Yes.
With all that being said, this is the Q4 specialist.
Yes, this is their shoe for guards.
Yeah.
All right, so specifically designed for faster players. All right, so let's start it off with the traction. I feel like this one had the best traction out of. They're all okay, but then this one I feel like had the best one.
But it's still just okay.
Yes, it's still just okay. Let me explain. The rubber is super hard. There is some herringbone with a pivot point, and then I don't know what this part is, but whatever. So outdoor use should be okay. He's Q, the designer. He said he wanted people to play indoor and outdoor, so outdoor use is okay. On the clean court, you should be really good.
Yeah, for sure.
Stopping power is actually pretty damn good. One huge problem for both of us was dust, and even if it's slightly dusty, dust gets stuck on this, and I had to wipe a lot.
Quick, few plays and there's dust on it. So, if you're playing organized ball with clean courts, you won't have a problem.
Yes.
If you're at 24-hour fitness, you're going to be wiping.
Yes.
For sure.
Exactly. When I did wipe, though, I did have a few really good stops, but then dust would get stuck on it, and I would slide a little bit, and I didn't have good traction, but then I wipe again. If you're fine with that, that's good. But then I don't really like wiping, and sliding around in dust is really annoying to me. So that's just what we're telling you about the traction. All right?
Alright, under that we have a little TPU type plastic shank. Looks like carbon fiber, but it's not. This is kind of a budget model. So there's that. And now right on top of that we have the cushion.
Oh my god, this is really
really nice.
It reminds me of Jetlon.
Yeah.
It's a very, very soft cushion. Impact protection is really good, and it's also slightly bouncy.
Right.
It's not the craziest bounce, but I can definitely feel a bounce and compression in the forefoot and in the heel. It felt super nice. The heel to toe transition is really good, and their insoles. I'm not sure what kind of insole it is, but maybe Ortholite. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it has a kind of like a arch support here, and a really, really nice heel crash pad, which feels super nice for stepping comfort. So cushion was phenomenal. I had no problems with their compressed cushioning system. So very good. Very good.
Okay, now moving on to the upper. It's quite a bit of synthetics wrapping around.
Quite a bit. This is a lot of synthetics.
It's a lot. And that'll give you some good support and everything. It is a little bit stiff out of the box. You need to break it in a little bit. Aside from that, it's like kind of a mesh, kind of a glued down mesh. Aside from the synthetics.
Yes.
it kind of looks to me like a lot of like the Spawn 2
there's a
UA,
lot of,
like the early UA shoes had this kind of a lot of synthetics moving around. You have this TPU heel counter, and there's a full tongue.
Yes.
It is strapped down, but it's pretty much a full tongue.
Yes, but materials are okay. You know, I feel like it's still a little too stiff even after breaking it in. You know, for guards, you don't need so much support, I guess. I'd rather have like a softer material. But if you're fine with like a fuse or like a stiffer material, and you need a little bit more support, I guess. You're a bigger dude. I don't know. That's good. But for me, I didn't like the materials as much. I wish Q would have designed it with a little bit softer materials. So yeah.
Materials are so-so.
So.
Okay, moving on to fit.
I did go true to size.
Yeah.
So true to size, lengthwise. But there is a lot of toe room in this shoe, which was kind of annoying. But one thing I did to fix that was put another insole on top of it, and the fit was good. But it does raise me up, and court feel is not as good, so I didn't like it.
Yeah, a little roomy for me as well. Wasn't a huge fan of that. If you have a wide foot, you may like that.
Or like a thick foot.
Yeah.
Thick ass
toes. You got a fat foot.
If
you got a fat top foot, then
it should be good.
Should be good. Lockdown was good.
Lockdown was good.
I had no problems with lockdown, which is great. I love that. So many shoes right now are giving us lockdown problems that they shouldn't be.
Yes, you have a very good outrigger right here, and then this lateral piece of the foam comes up for more lateral support and lockdown. So lockdown and support were good. You know, materials don't stretch at all. So, you know, that's good.
Support is good.
Yes.
Really good. With all the synthetic, that's one thing you do get is a good amount of support. So if you put a ton of torque on your shoes or you're a bigger guy, you'll probably really like that.
Yes.
Okay, let's weigh this thing real quick. This is 7. Oh, 7.5, yeah. I was reading UK.
13 ounces.
13.
That's pretty... a little bit on the heavier side.
For a low.
For a low. And it feels...
I don't feel dumb quick in it.
Yeah. Because of traction.
Because of the traction. And then just the upper feels a little stiff. And just a little... what's the word? A little cumbersome.
Yes. Because
of the materials. But, you know, it doesn't feel crazy heavy or anything.
Yeah.
Just doesn't feel like a super, super light guard shoe.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Durability.
Yes, very good.
Seems good. Very, very well supported. You know, the materials are really strong, so it should last a long time. Plus the outsole. This is a great outdoor shoe.
Yes.
For sure. So, aesthetics. I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah,
I like the shape, the silhouette, and everything, but I'm usually not a big fan of these synthetic kind of patterns.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the Spawn, the UA Spawn shoe, which I never really loved.
Anatomic Spawn.
What?
Anatomic Spawn, or I forgot.
Is that what it's called?
I don't remember.
That's
something
early
like
UA days.
Yeah. But another thing that's kind of disappointing was the ventilation. My foot was pretty damn hot in this.
Really?
So yeah. All right. So I believe this is around $100, 110.
Right.
I'm not sure. I think this is one of the shoes that Q said wasn't out. It was out, but it kind of wasn't.
Right.
Sort of that, kind of that. So it was, I guess, kind of like a sneak peek, I guess, review. But yeah, it's definitely a very good starter model for the whole company.
Yeah.
You know, that's awesome for Q4. You know,
and it's a good outdoor shoe.
And it's a good outdoor shoe.
And it's not too expensive, which is great.
Yes.
But
a few things I would change is the materials. Maybe shrink down the fit in the toe area just a little bit. The cushioning is on point. The cushioning, I love the cushioning. Traction, maybe improve it a little bit. I'm not sure if it's the rubber compound or the, I don't know, change up the little, it feels like it's a little too flat.
Yeah, it's pretty flat, and then just maybe a more herringbone
and less of this like flat stuff.
Less of the flat stuff, which is great for street ball, but not so great for indoor action. So there it is.
You know?
that's our performance review of the Q4 Specialist.
Yes, it was fun working with Q4. We are excited to see what's coming up in the years to come. Q4 is a very good alternative. Hopefully, they'll start, really cranking out some dope ass models. Maybe they'll have some really, really cool wovens with some really nice traction and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see that. And yeah, so that's the review. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.